We've got ourselves a corner. It's going to be Leo Messi taking this one. Good ball played into PK. And this is exactly what we needed. A goal from Gerard Piqué against Real Madrid. And his celebration is in the game as well. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to the 8th episode of the Barcelona Career Mode series. If for some reason you missed out on watching the last episode, I do recommend you guys going ahead and checking that out because we did hammer Real Madrid 3-0. What a game that was. Some fantastic gameplay in the previous episode. Now in today's episode, we're going to be getting through the month of November. We've got Real Betis and Atletico Madrid, a couple of big La Liga games, and most importantly is this Champions League game against PSV. And you might be wondering, why is a game against PSV that important? Well, we kinda are in a bit of a struggle right now in the Champions League, in second place with 7 points, just a couple of points ahead of Inter Milan. It basically means we've got to win the rest of our Champions League games, otherwise we could be exiting the Champions League in the group stages itself, which is something, of course, we do not want. So some exciting gameplay coming up in this episode, and if you guys are excited for this one, make sure to drop a like on this video. Let's shoot for maybe 700 likes, that'd be awesome. And if you're watching my videos for the first time, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content. Press conference time, guys. First question is a bit of an interesting one. What do you think about the rumors of Firmino as a replacement for Suarez next season? Now, a lot of you guys want me to look at Roberto Firmino as the man to replace Suarez next season. I've already spoken about the fact that this is going to be Luis Suarez, his last year here at Barcelona. He's absolutely balling out for us, but next season we do need a replacement, and the 27-year-old Roberto Firmino certainly seems like a very good option. In some ways he's kind of similar to Luis Suarez, like, you know, the aggression, the pressing and all that, so I feel like he could be a really good option, but we'll wait until next season to make the final decision. But I can definitely say that he is on my shortlist. Alright, next question. Fans are disappointed about the cup game and say to trust 1 or 2 youngsters per region. So I'm guessing your question is basically that I should not just go with all my youngsters in the team against, you know, Rayo Vallecano in the upcoming cup game like I did in the previous episode, because we did lose that game. So instead of just going with all the youngsters like Alenia, Ricky Puig, I should balance the team out with maybe, you know, a few top players like Umtiti, maybe even Messi or Suarez or something like that. And I kind of agree with you completely, because yes, I feel like we kind of over-rotated against Rayo Vallecano in the previous episode, which resulted in an embarrassing 1-0 defeat to them. But guess what? We do have a second leg against them, and we've got a chance to make things right. And I guess we will be, you know, going with a bit of a more stronger team against them this time around. So that is the plan. The final question of the day is more of a real-life football question. What do you think of the crazy La Liga week with both Barca and Real suffering defeats? Honestly, as a Barca fan, that Leganes game was just depressing. But after watching Real Madrid lose 3-0, it made my day a bit better. But crazy, man, the level of La Liga is increasing a lot. Barcelona losing to a team bottom placed in the league, and Real Madrid suffering a 3-0 defeat to Sevilla. Crazy how La Liga teams are now all getting really better, which is great to see for the league. But as a Barca fan, things just aren't going well. But yeah, what a week in La Liga. That is it for today's press conference. Keep in mind, if you guys have any questions, make sure to put them down in the comment section below for me to answer in the next episode. Player of the episode this time goes to Leo Messi, and there was no doubt about it. 80% of you guys voted for him as well, but keep in mind, from now on going forward, I do have my own input for the player of the episode so that we don't see the same players winning this award every time. But last episode, Messi was brilliant, scored against Real Madrid, a brace then again later on in the episode, an assist as well, a couple of man of the match awards. He was just brilliant, and there you go, he wins the player of the episode award. First game of today's episode is against Real Betis in La Liga, and this is the team that I've gone for. They are 6th in the league, so we know they can pose a tough challenge against us. But of course, I've gone with a very strong team. We've got like the international break coming up, so players should be fit come our next La Liga game. So fitness isn't really much of a concern for this. Strong team, let's get the 3 points. Oh, here go Betis on the attack. Some nice build-up play, and wow. I mean, how do I defend that? Real Betis take the lead through a brilliant goal that they've just scored. No chance Marc-Andre ter Stegen was making a save there. That shot was just lethal from Chris Durkin. I'm not sure who he is, but that was a fabulous goal. Oh, this is not good. We might be conceding another goal. Marc-Andre ter Stegen comes to the save and Sergio Busquets with a brilliant sliding challenge. Real Betis so far dominating us. Oh, they might have another chance here. Titi's got to block this off and he's done brilliantly there. And in fact, they've had another chance to score. We still can't clear the ball away and a couple of deflections. And finally, Sergi Samper. That is Sergi Samper playing against us. I didn't notice that. Imagine him scoring against us. Ousmane Dembele out wide. Dembele fake shot inside. This is looking nice. Oh, Rakitic in a fantastic position. Shoots. And Ivan Rakitic. What a strike from the Croat as we are back in this game with the equaliser. That was a fabulous effort from Rakitic. Well, Rakitic still has his 2015 hairstyle. Yeah, you've got to update that. But Dembele with a brilliant cross. Honestly, I wasn't intending to cross that one too. Of course, I don't know why the game just skipped the goal. That's a bit annoying. But Rakitic, what a strike. Oh, here we go. We might have a chance to equalise right now itself. It's Messi crossing this one in. That's such a poor cross from someone like Messi. We've got very little time left in this game, so I'm making a few changes because of fitness reasons and also tactically. Maybe the fresh legs of Malcolm and Arturo Vidal can help us win this game. We've got about 8 minutes left in this one. Jordi Alba's made the run. Still Jordi Alba. Cross played into Luis Suarez. No, the keeper collects. And that probably was the last attack of the game. There you go. We do end up with a 1-1 result against Real Betis. Probably the fair result. I think Betis were really good in this game. Defending wise, we didn't create that many chances, but kind of disappointed to not have picked 3 points from this one. Now, last 2 games, we've lost 1 and we've drawn 1. We've got to try and start getting back on winning terms, and our next game is against Atleti, which means it ain't going to be easy. Before we progress ahead, let's take a look at some of the stats of our players so far. So, top scorers for us. Was there any doubt? It is Leo Messi, who scored 10 goals so far in 11 league games, which is insane. And also 3 goals in the Champions League in the 4 games that we've had so far. That is actually incredible. Luis Suarez as well has made a sizable contribution. 6 goals in La Liga, 3 goals in the Champions League. Coutinho as well, not bad, 7 goals, but 3 of them were during the pre-season tournament. Malcolm with a couple of goals, Werner just 1. To be fair, I haven't given him enough opportunities, and that is something I do want to change going forward, because lately Suarez is kind of slowed down, at least in the last few games. But last few games, overall, the team hasn't played well. Dembele with that 1 goal, Rakitic with just 1 goal, that was in the previous game. Vidal with a goal, which was in the pre-season tournament, and PK, that 1 goal was against Real Madrid. Can't get any better, can it? So, in terms of assists, our top assister is Ousmane Dembele with 5 competitive assists, which is brilliant. We've got Messi, Rakitic, and Artur, Busquets, Coutinho all involved on the assist charts as well, which is nice to see. But stats-wise, I think Messi so far has been the best player in this side. What do you think? Let me know down in the comment section below. What a game we have coming up next against Atletico Madrid away from home at the Wanda Metropolitano. A win for us puts us 11 points clear of Atletico Madrid. Celta, of course, can come like 10 points behind us, but it'll be a massive result for us to get against Atleti. And it's going to be a huge game. Top of the table clash. Let's hope we can beat them and get a huge advantage in La Liga. For this game, guys, against Atletico Madrid, I'm actually changing my tactics a bit. I'm not going to be using the 4-3-3. I feel like we aren't able to create that many chances with that formation, at least lately. So for the upcoming game, I will be starting out with the 4-2-3-1 formation. I think it's a very good formation. It's of course using the game plans feature. We have that set up for the defensive one, so we can switch back to the 4-3-3 if needs be. But this is the team that I've selected for this one against Atletico Madrid. Practically my first team. Let's hope the 4-2-3-1 formation can get the job done. Coutinho gets to play out wide as a left winger. Let's hope he takes this opportunity. Well guys, I accidentally skipped the lineup screen, so you guys will have to look at the team this way. Griezmann, Bas, Dost. That's a bit of an interesting transfer. Gelson, Martin, Saul, Trigueros, Rodri. They've got a good team, but I kind of expected it to be a bit better. But still, they've got a solid side, and no wonder they're second in La Liga. Felipe Coutinho. Oh, brilliant pass to Ousmane Dembele. Cross maybe inside. Luis Suarez tries to go for the acrobatic effort and almost pulled it off as well. But now Coutinho lets it fly. Takes a bit of a deflection. Come on, Suarez. Oh, that's a beautiful pass to Ousmane Dembele. I've cut it back to Rakitic. Now Leo Messi. Messi, couple of step overs. Messi shoots. Back to Messi, but Felipe Luis gets the ball back. That was nice build-up play, but we just couldn't get the shot off properly. Cut back to Leo Messi. Messi shoots. Keeper makes the save. Suarez with the strength keeps hold of the ball. Now Busquets. Now Jordi Alba. Inside to Rakitic, who flicks it and strikes it. Strikes it again. It takes a deflection again from one of the Atleti players. We are dominating this game. Coutinho. Now Messi. Oh, brilliant from Leo Messi. Messi volleys it first time. Oh, Suarez on the rebound. What is even going on here? Oh, Rakitic can't get there and Atleti do clear the ball away. We've been brilliant so far. Now Ousmane Dembele. Keeps hold of the ball well. Dembele goes for the finesse shot. Absolutely brilliant from Ousmane Dembele to, try and attempt from there and get so close to scoring, but just wide ultimately. And the scoreline is still 0-0. The amount of chances we've had in these first 33 minutes, we should be at least 2-0 up. Oh no, Atleti have gotten in behind my defense and they can be scoring. This is so frustrating, guys, because this is literally the first chance Atletico Madrid have had all game long, and they've scored from that, while we've had like 10 chances in this half. Oh, it's just frustrating, man. Things are not working well for us in this series, at least for now. We've got to try and fix up. Hopefully we can get back into this game in the second half. Finds Leo Messi. Messi now. Messi shoots, and how is the keeper saving that? That was a good attempt from Messi, but oh, come on. Alright guys, even the 4-2-3-1 formation isn't really working for us, so I'm switching back to, of course, the 4-3-3, and hopefully something can work out for us and we can potentially get the equalizer, because right now, look at that, man. We are just awful. We've got to try and improve. Corner for our opponents. This is not looking good and we have to clear it off the line. Atletico Madrid in the second half are completely dominating. Since they scored that goal, it's been all Atleti, which is really frustrating because we were playing so well in that first half. Now Messi out wide. He's back playing on the right side. Messi cuts inside. Finds Luis Suarez. Suarez gets the shots off, but a block from the Atleti defender. Atletico's defense as well in the second half completely changed. It's like I'm facing a different team. Oh, Messi. Come on. Oh, here we go. Messi on the attack with the pace. Messi cuts inside. Messi goes for the finesse shot. Ah, come on. Their keeper just continues to make save after save. It's Jan Oblak, so we should expect that. But what else does Messi need to do, man? Because that was, again, a decent attempt. Inside to Messi. Messi to Suarez. Back to Ivan Rakitic. Cut back inside. Come on. The cutback just wasn't good enough. It should have been ahead of Coutinho. What a chance wasted. That was some nice build-up play as well. And there you have it, guys. We've dropped more points in La Liga, and now the title race will most definitely open up. As you guys can see, Diego Simeone doesn't look too happy even though he won. Alright, he's doing a bit of a fist pump there. But anyways, man, La Liga now is turning out to be a bit of a struggle, as we are now just only 5 points ahead of Atletico Madrid. Messi had so many chances in this game but just couldn't convert. Was a really difficult game, guys. I guess Atleti deserved the result, especially with that second half dominance they did have. Alright, so I'll leave this up to you guys. Should we allow Jasper Cillessen to go out on loan because of not giving him enough game time? You guys can vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. This is going to be your choice. Also, last episode we had a similar vote regarding this man, Paulinho, about whether we should bring him back. Now, as I discussed, the impact of bringing him back means that youngsters like Ricky Puig and Carlos Alenia won't get enough opportunities. But you guys voted to not recall him from his loan because you guys want me to prioritize giving the youngsters a chance, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So Paulinho will continue at Cunjao Evergrande. Well, there you go. This is the league table. We're now only 5 points ahead of Atletico Madrid. Well, that is not only, that is still very good, but could have been 11 points, man. Disappointing that we lost to Atleti, but it's La Liga, it's a tough league, and setbacks like this do happen. Anyways, we've now got Champions League action and things are heating up in the Champions League as well. As I just said, we are now in a must-win situation against PSV. The last time we faced them, we smashed them 5-0, and I'm really hoping we can do that again. This one being played at home, so maybe we can get a better result, but we've absolutely got to get the win against PSV now. We are still going to give the 4-3-3 formation another chance because it's fared so well for us early on this season. We'll see if it works out in this game. If it doesn't, I guess I'll need your help in deciding what formations to use going forward. But the team news: Malcolm, Artur start this game, giving them an opportunity as well because of fitness reasons. You know, Coutinho is not fully fit for this one. De Ligt is starting as well. Semedo is starting. Even though Messi isn't fully fit, there's no way we're benching Messi for such a big Champions League game. This is the team. Let's get the result. Oh, Messi. That was brilliant from Busquets, by the way, to win the ball back. And now it's Luis Suarez who takes the driven shot and he scores. That was such a good finish from Luisito, who hasn't scored in the last 3 or 4 games, but finally comes back with a brilliant finish. Leo Messi, the one to assist this one. I honestly made a mistake there going with the driven shot so early on. You know, I could have maybe made the run towards the box, but Luis Suarez's finishing comes clutch as it hits the post and goes right into the back of the net. 1-0 Barca. Here we go. Malcolm makes the run. There we go. Barcelona on the attack once again. Cut back to Luis Suarez. And Suarez with another brilliant finish as we make it 2-0 against PSV. Luis Suarez absolutely dominating in this one as Malcolm picks up an assist as well. But what a finish that was from Luis Suarez. The cutback as well, perfect. And the way Suarez just opened up his body to put that one into the back of the net was just class. And there you go, Luis Suarez now 2-0 up Barca. Finds Luis Suarez. Now out wide to Leo Messi. Here go Barcelona on the attack once again. Cut back to Luis Suarez who shoots and this time couldn't convert. That was the hat-trick goal. Oh, Messi might be through. There we go. PSV committed way too many players forward and here goes Leo Messi on the attack. Leo Messi cuts this one back. Messi then shoots. The keeper makes the save. I was trying to set up Luis Suarez for the hat-trick there, but I kind of messed it up. Now Rakitic. Out wide to Leo Messi. We know he's got the pace. Messi now cuts inside brilliantly. Still Messi. Messi goes for the finish shot. Absolutely stunning from Leo Messi, who's now scored another goal here against PSV. I think he scored a hat-trick the previous time we faced them. And now he's got a total of 4 goals against PSV in the Champions League so far. But what a finish as well from Leo. Look at that. I went for the timed finish and it actually worked out for once. And there you go. We lead 3-0 against PSV. And there you have it, guys. A massive win for us in the Champions League, which means now we're on 10 points in the Champions League, which is great. But I'm hoping Spurs or even Inter Milan have dropped points, because if they haven't, that final game against Inter is going to be huge. But anyways, a big win for us in the Champions League against PSV. Well, clearly a lot of players upset with the lack of game time they're getting. So I guess I'll need to rotate a lot more from now on. So I'll try and give Alejandro Grimaldo more chances, because he's a player that's kind of the future of the club, at least in that left back role, so I do not want him leaving. So I'm definitely going to be giving him some more game time in the upcoming games. A training injury for Samuel Umtiti. He's going to be out for the next 2 weeks, which is again frustrating, but it means more opportunities for Longley and De Ligt, which is, I guess, good. I'm hoping Umtiti will be back soon though. We've got ourselves a youth squad monthly report. Right now we've just got 1 player in the academy and he looks like an absolute baller. 80 to 94 potential, 62 rated. I'm actually going to start training him because I feel like Patrice Pino could be a very, very good player, you know, 5 or 6 seasons down the lane. So that's the plan. We've got ourselves a monthly scouting update. Let's see if we've got some fantastic Egyptian talents, and there you go. Maybe the next Salah. Who knows? This guy certainly seems like the next Salah. He seems rapid as well, left-footed like Salah. Just perfect. That's amazing. I'm not impressed with anyone else. This guy has Hindi in his name, and of course if you're Indian you know Hindi is one of the national languages or something like that. But well, a bit weird, but regardless, we seem... Oh, I signed that guy accidentally. That is so annoying. I've got to go ahead and sell him, I guess, or just remove him from this list. Okay, so as I accidentally got this guy into our youth academy, so we're gonna have to release him in like 2 minutes. So he was a Barca academy player for a grand total of 2 minutes, so he's getting released though. But this guy is a left winger and not a right winger like Salah, but he seems quick already, and I think his pace will increase soon. So we've basically found the next Salah, which is brilliant, through the academy. Alright boys, this is the situation in the Champions League, and guess what? Inter Milan have smacked Spurs, which means that we are now top of our Champions League group with 10 points. But look at just how tight this group is. Our last game is against Inter Milan, which means I don't know what's going to happen, because if we lose to Inter Milan, there's a chance we can get knocked out of the Champions League itself. So the Champions League group stages is going down to the wire, and that is what ultimate difficulty gives you. Challenging games, and that's why this series is still going to be challenging for us, even though we are with Barcelona. But I'm excited for that fixture against Inter Milan. Damn man, next episode we've got some crazy games in. I might fit in 4 games in the next episode. Rayo Vallecano, the second leg as well. The fact that we lost the first leg means that this one is certainly going to be an interesting game. Besides that, guys, it's time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode, and your nominees are Luis Suarez, who was absolutely brilliant against PSV, and your second nominee Ivan Rakitic, who again was solid throughout the course of this episode. You guys can vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. And that, guys, is it for today's episode. It's certainly been an eventful one. A lot's happened. Hopefully we can push on and continue to get results in the next episode, especially trying to turn our fortunes around in La Liga, because lately we've struggled in the league. Champions League though, we're now back on track, so a lot to look forward to in the next episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's one, and if you guys did, make sure to smash that like button, as it really helps the channel. And if you're watching my videos for the first time, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.